About 20 years ago, I was featured in a magazine. And when I was featured in that magazine, all I did was say, oh my God, I wish I could do that for other women so they can become a success. Because what happened from that magazine, I was known in my industry. And then what transpired is I ended up being known worldwide for what I did and was asked to stand on stages and speak as keynote speaker. And that just made my world just open and it made me realize that, oh my God, I want to do that for so many other women. Because sometimes we get hidden and we don't see what actually can take place for us. And just that little bit of success and that little bit of seeing that, oh my God, I was in a magazine, it just makes a difference for us.
What if one idea could change your next year? We asked successful leaders to share their lessons that made the biggest difference in their lives, in their journey, in their business. Listen to the interviews and surround yourself with leaders who are shaping the future and activate the next chapter of your success. Take your place at the Leadership Activation Summit 2026. Reserve your spot at risingbychoice.com.
Hi, dear friends, to another great episode. This time, I'm hosting my dear friend, Angel France from Female Entrepreneur Magazine.
Yeah.
She does really great magazines where she introduces just great females like you are too. So welcome to this special episode.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's such an honor to be here with you. I am just so excited to be able to share what I do with the world.
In this episode, I invite, actually in all these episodes, in this series, I invite really successful people to share their life stories. So tell us, Angel, when was the point that you really start to consider yourself successful and that you are really progressing and thriving?
Wow. You know what? It just happened recently. I'm going to be honest with you. It literally just happened. I was able to start ranking on the first page of Google as just female entrepreneurs, not even adding the magazine with all these other successful female entrepreneurs. And right then and there, I'm like, oh my God, I think I might have hit it.
Excellent. So what was your path actually that you came to this point? Because it is development path
Oh God.
that we all may make in order to be successful, to earn money, to,
Yeah, definitely. I've always had 2 and 3 and 4 different jobs or self-employed businesses that I actually ran. And I continually did that from age 19 all the way up to now. And I can tell you that I am over 40 years from that. There's a 40-year span that I've actually done this. So know that it's just been a process from owning a dancing school to actually being an insurance agent to doing all kinds of sorts of positions around. And actually, I mean, traveling internationally for Avon products and working for Avon corporately as well.
So what actually made you to start with magazine?
So about 20 years ago, I was featured in a magazine. And when I was featured in that magazine, all I did was say, oh my God, I wish I could do that for other women so they can become a success. Because what happened from that magazine, I was known in my industry. And then what transpired is I ended up being known worldwide for what I did and was asked to stand on stages and speak as keynote speaker. And that just made my world just open and made me realize that, oh my God, I want to do that for so many other women.
Yeah, because women deserve this.
You do. You do deserve it so much.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we get hidden and we don't see what actually can take place for us. And just that little bit success and that little bit of seeing that, oh my God, I was in a magazine. It just makes a difference for us.
Yes, yes. So on the path, I'm sure there were also some times that were really like challenging.
Oh no, it was all perfect. It was sunshine and roses. No, yes, yes.
So what you did at that time, that you stayed grounded and you proceeded on. This is really important question, because it's so easy nowadays to be distracted and immediately say, oh, this is not for me, this is too difficult, and too many obstacles, and yeah, I cannot do it. So what was happening inside you that you really went on? Yes.
So it wasn't a straight road. It was a very windy, curvy road. And you know what? Maybe I just allowed the universe to direct me. And I didn't say no a lot to offers that came to me, because internally, I think I knew I needed to know what was happening. I needed to know whatever detour I had to take, it was so it could bring me to where I am now. But it was a process. And so, yeah, like having 3, 4 jobs or businesses that I owned at one time,
It was tough.
the outside
Oh my
world
God.
looked at me, thought I was crazy. Come on, who does that, right? And then what happened was it just sort of blossomed into one question that one person had for me. If you could do anything in the world that you want to do, what would it be? And I said, I would want a magazine for female entrepreneurs. And that is what has transpired.
Yeah. Many successful business owners said exactly what you just said. You know, one thing that you really want, and proceed with this only one thing, even when time is very challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what limiting beliefs you needed to let go in order to have now be now owner of the magazine, the recognized magazine, world recognized person who works with world famous business owners.
Yeah.
What beliefs you needed to let go, or what patterns you needed to release from your life?
Yeah. So one of the biggest things that I really believe it's all mindset, 100% mindset. And the fact that, yes, okay, maybe I've said affirmations for 20 years, but maybe I needed those 20 years to get that into my brain. It takes that time sometimes. It's not magic. It just doesn't happen. And if it happens for you with magic, I'm excited, because then you went through something else. But for me, it was just repeating those affirmations every single day and night and being grateful for what I had every single morning and what happened to me every single day.
So you just mentioned every single morning, so you have time for affirmations. What else? What habits are in your life that you really handle all these energies that are flowing through you in order to stay successful, because you are successful and stay successful?
Journaling, writing out your affirmations. Yeah, it's on my list to exercise every day. It doesn't happen all the time. I'll be honest. It's what I want to happen. It just doesn't happen 100% of the time. So
But affirmations are every day.
every day, and
Okay.
journaling is every day, every morning and every evening, and being grateful for what happened. I don't care if it was a crazy phone call that just uplifted me. It was being grateful. I don't care if it was something bad. 'Cause even when something bad happens, there's something good that's coming out of it. Maybe it's a lesson you have to learn.
So give us one example when there was a really tough time and you learned something, what you learned out of it. Because unfortunately, or fortunately, many people actually, when something bad happens, they just throw everything away. But you said you take lesson. So give us one example of like hard time and you made it, transformed it into a lesson and your progress.
So the first one was probably the time my ex-husband decided he wanted to divorce me. That's okay. No big deal. The other one, and this is going to speak maybe to, it's another personal one, and maybe help a lot of women out there. I have no children of my own, tons of miscarriages. And so your hormones go up and down, and it's a roller coaster. And balancing that roller coaster of emotions and still building businesses is a lot. And just staying that course and knowing that it was for a reason. And it's still for a reason every single day.
What you just mentioned, it is with divorce. You said with such an ease. Was very easy at that time? Was really very easy, or you already shifted so quickly your way of thinking that it became easy? Because usually it's time for grief.
I believe that God lets us grieve in different ways, and some of us grieve beforehand and can see things that are going to happen. Maybe it's intuition, maybe it's insight. I don't know what it is, but as women, deep down.
Very feminine, yes.
Yeah, very feminine. And with that, deep down what's going to happen. And you know that you are going to have to look at it and face it at some point. It's just figuring out when that point's going to be. So I sort of knew it was going to happen. So, but I did so much grief beforehand. And then when it happened, I was like, okay.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Preparing yourself for whatever comes.
Right. And if you're journaling and if you're writing and you're grateful for things, it's going to come to you and you're going to know internally 100%. Even if something bad goes on with a business, I've lost businesses, guys. And guess what? Losing businesses is okay because it teaches you lessons as well. And that being successful teaches you lessons as well.
So give for the audience the most important tip that you have learned. What they shall do in order to be successful.
Wow. Just stay the course. Don't give up. You're going to have a detour. I've said it earlier. It's going to happen. Just know that even if you're on the course and you take a detour, you had to be on that road for a reason. And there's something you're going to learn to help you become that successful person that you're meant to be internally. And each and every one of you are meant to be successful in your own way.
Yeah, this is what I hear over and over and over again. So just believe in yourself and just keep walking. Is there anything that you would really like to share with our audience?
Yeah. So owning your visibility is key with success as well. When you don't own your visibility, what happens is you allow everybody else to own it for you. And I don't mean you have to go out there and be pushy. Won't you just share tips and lessons and skills that can help other people and just give the people unconditionally? Because when you give the people unconditionally, it just comes back to you.
Yeah, that's so important. Yes. So where people can find you?
Sure. You guys can go to 𝐸𝐻𝑒maleentrepreneursmagazine.com and actually go ahead. And if you want to be featured in our magazine, just go ahead and apply. We accept all women that are female entrepreneurs. And we're excited to be able to actually give you some visibility and let you shine inside of our magazine.
What a gracious offer to the audience. I trust that you are going to accept this offer. So, can you give us a contact, or shall we put the contact? No, anyway, we will put contacts in the comment. So look in the comment and send what email or
They can also email us at femaleentrepreneurmagazine@gmail.com. That's the easiest one. There are a whole bunch of other ones. That one's our easiest one.
So, Angel, so thankful from my heart for being here, for the audience, for being available, for support, and for this gracious gift that you have just given from your heart.
Yep.
Not demanding anything in to get back. And this is a demonstration that you walk the talk.
Oh, definitely. That is a must.
Yeah, this is very important. Yeah. So thank you very much for being with us in this episode with Angel.
Thank you for being here, for having me on. Bye.
Bye.
What if one idea could change your next year? Take your place at the Leadership Activation Summit 2026. Reserve your spot at risingbychoice.com.